Hey my village, it's your coach Mo back with a new topic for you today. So today's topic is about discipline. I know. Discipline is like a difficult topic to talk about when it comes to parenting because some parents don't agree with using certain ways of disciplining, and some parents are all for whipping their child butt, but I'm not that parent. So as a parenting coach and professional with a background in psychology, I know the effects of using abuse, physical abuse, verbal, mental manipulation abuse, and it's not good for your kid. So that's why I try to get the word out to help parents find other ways to discipline kids, especially these new generation kids. They're not the same as we were. They're not as strong as we were mentally, physically, emotionally growing up. We went through learning how to entertain ourselves. These kids need entertained to be entertained. It's a lot different. They're more scarier. They're more sensitive, delicate, all that. So we have to learn how to discipline and not carry on those generational curses of physical abuse, mentally, emotionally abuse towards the kids, because that to me is a generational curse, and that's what I'm fighting to break in a lot of families, especially like growing up in California. I grew up in the hood, in the ghetto, in Compton, California, and LA. Where people be quick to whip you with a belt. Your neighbor can whip you. So it's like old fashioned. Your friends' moms can whip you if they need to. But you will get disciplined by multiple people. Even if like my mom already whipped me, if I go to my house, I'm gonna get in trouble there too. So there are other ways. I'm gonna say this again. There are other ways to discipline your child. So I wanted to give you a few different ways that you can discipline them. Simply start by taking away electronics. These kids will break. They will fall apart if they don't have TV, Netflix, Hulu, all this great technology to look at. I just did it the other day. My son was not getting good reports from school. His teacher's like, oh, he didn't pass this test, or he's not responding in class. So I took away the TV, the Xbox, the cell phone, all that. And he cried. He got his stuff together, got all his work in. He actually did all his work for the whole week, cleaned up his room, the kitchen, living room, everything, just to get it back. But I still made him suffer and wait a few days before giving it back to them, because I just don't want him to think, oh, all I gotta do is clean up and do this or catch up on my assignments for one day and we good. No. So I took away the gaming system, TV, took it out of his room to make sure he don't sneak and use it. Made him sit in my office area so that I can see what he's doing while he's on his laptop for school, just so that he won't be sneaky, because I got a sneaky kid. He'll be quiet and he'll be like, oh, you quiet too long. Let me go check on you. He's that type of kid. Like, you into something. You doing something you're not supposed to be doing. But he's 11. He'll be 12 in January. So pretty much next month he'll be 12. And I just want to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do as a parent to teach him different lessons and how to hold him accountable, and that life is going to hold you accountable. If you break the law, you're going to be held accountable. So I want to be that person that take privileges away from you, just like they can be taken away from you as an adult on the street when you break the law, or you lose your job, or you do something when you have consequences. So that's what I want to teach him. Another thing is make them journal. He don't like talking about his feelings, so that's one of his disciplines. Journal why you did it. I want to seek to understand, why is it that you're not paying attention in class? Why is it that you didn't clean your room when I told you to clean it the first time? So I make him journal about it, talk about your feelings. Why aren't you listening? What are you going to do better? So he hate writing, but that's a form of punishment for him, because I know he don't like doing it. Also, I take away snacks. I got a fat kid, so he likes his snacks. I contribute to the unhealthy eating, the chips and the cookies and ice cream and stuff, but he love and live for his snacks, so I take them away, and that would devastate him. Like, you're trying to starve me to death. He's so dramatic. He goes super extreme on a whole nother level. Like, you're trying to starve me. Like, he don't get 3 meals a day. I'm cooking 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for him. He eat more than a grown man. But just taking his snacks is enough punishment for him. And that's just like the lower level punishment. It'll start with taking away things. Take away some activities that they like. So me and him, we do like Pizza Friday, movie night. I'll take those things away. Be like, I'm not ordering pizza. You can eat a sandwich or some cereal. Or I would take away us going out to eat or a movie night. Be like, I get to choose the movie and you just got to stay here and watch it. Or taking away going out like fun places like Dave and Buster's, things like that. I'd be like, we're not going, and I'll go enjoy myself without you. He hates that. So make him do push-ups and sit-ups. So as a kid, we were really close, me and my cousins and my siblings. Of course, I have a twin sister and I have a younger brother from my mom. And then I have 3 other brothers and 2 bonus brothers from my dad's side. So as a kid, it was one of those one band, one sound type of things. It was military style. Uncles are military. Grandfather's military on both sides. My dad, father, and my mom father were both war vets. So it was one of those, when one person get in trouble, everybody get in trouble. We used to hate it. So it was always one cousin that used to get all of us in trouble. So we all have to line up. We did get whooped and watch each other get whooped. Then we all had to do 50 push-ups and 50 sit-ups. So it was like, who gonna go first? We line up and watch each other do the push-ups, sit-ups. There was no such thing as childhood obesity in our household and in our family. There was no fat kids because we were fit. We had the slices on our arms and stuff from doing so much push-ups. You would think we was on the swim team. Our legs was all cut up. It was just crazy. But we learned to hold each other accountable. And even as adults, when we see you about to mess up, like, because we gonna hear it from everybody, gonna hear it. So you better get with the program, because I ain't trying to get in trouble for you. So it was one of those things, but it helped us as adults learn how to be accountable and then hold the next person accountable or catch them before they fall type of thing. Like, I see you going in the wrong path. Like, we check each other, and we're all in our 30s. So it's kind of crazy, but I love it. But minus the whooping part, make him do push-ups and sit-ups. My son hate working out. He's really lazy. He don't like running. I'll make him go to the gym with me. I have a yoga ball, yoga mat. He got to do yoga. Like, it's some type of discipline for him because he hate working out. He's really, really lazy. And just like most of these kids just want to play video games all day and not do nothing. No, that's gonna be your punishment. And then the last thing, you can make them write standards. As a kid, we used to have to write from the thesaurus. I don't even know if they still have thesauruses around, but we had a big, huge thesaurus in our house and dictionary. We had to write and learn or read the dictionary. Make them read the Bible. Make them write. Some of our standards were multiplication. Do the multiplication chart. 1 through 12, all the way across, each one. That's how I learned my multiplications. Just had to keep repeating it. Make them write certain standards. I would not disrespect my parents, or I would learn to shut my mouth when needed or asked. But just simple stuff like that. Kids don't like writing. They don't like repeating stuff, and just make them write a couple pages front and back. They'll get the lesson. But hopefully these tips were good and that you can use them. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, your Coach Mo is out.